before a verdict is even read, the court is already preparing for emotional fallout. This warning isn't routine. It's the judge trying to prevent chaos, medical emergencies, or courtroom disruptions before justice is announced. Ask yourself, what kind of case creates this level of concern before a single word is spoken?
If you think that receiving that verdict, guilty, not guilty, whatever it may be, is going to be an emotionally complicated thing for you, you should wait outside and someone will tell you what that verdict is. But what is not okay is for someone to fall out in court while the jury is doing its job. So I'm giving you 30 seconds to get out of court. If you think being in court for whatever the jury might say, and assume whatever for you would be the worst outcome, assume that's what it's going to be. And if processing that is going to be emotionally complicated for you, I have to ask you to go outside.
Notice how direct the judge is here. This isn't compassion mixed with softness. This is control. The court's priority is protecting the jury's process and keeping the courtroom stable. Emotional reactions are human, but in a courtroom, they can derail everything.
We don't need the deputies having to intercede. Okay? Everyone's staying put. I trust you all to handle this the right way. Mr. Abadi, anything before the jurors come in? Is that a no? Okay. Mr. Miller? Okay. Please bring the jury in. Did you all get overtime for being here past 5? Yes. Except an age. No. Top brass always has to be here.
All right, jury. Do the president account for?
Thank you, Deputy Gordon. Everyone else can be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your focus today on your deliberations. Deputy Gordon tells me that you are...
This is the moment every courtroom holds its breath. When a deputy confirms a verdict has been reached, everything changes. Weeks of testimony, arguments, and pressure come down to a few sentences that can alter lives permanently.
I've reached a verdict. Four-person, you did reach a verdict. Could you get the verdict form to Deputy Gordon, please? Thank you. If you would please rise as the foreperson. Is the verdict form that you have in front of you the product of the deliberations of your group?
Yes.
And is it a unanimous verdict?
Yes.
To which everyone freely and voluntarily agreed?
Yes.
And have you signed and dated the verdict?
I have.
All right, I'm going to ask you to publish the verdict. So if you would start with count 1, read the jury, whatever it is, all the way through count 5.
We, the jury, find Kenneth Cole as it relates to count 1, not guilty. We, the jury, find Kenneth Poole, as it relates to count 2, not guilty. We, the jury, find Kenneth Poole as it relates to count 3, not guilty. We, the jury, find Kenneth Poole as it relates to count 4, not guilty. We, the jury, find Kenneth Poole as it relates to count 5.
5 counts. 5 unanimous not guilty findings. Legally speaking, this is a complete acquittal, not a technical win, not a partial victory. The jury rejected the prosecution's case in its entirety. Whether people agree or not, this verdict carries enormous legal weight and finality.
Not guilty.
Thank you. Deputy Gordon, if you would share the verdict form with Mr. Abadi. Thank you. Mr. Abadi, is there anything we need to take up before I excuse the jury? Mr. Miller?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the state as well as Mr. Poole, I want to thank you for your service. You can tell by what's happening in court right now, this was an incredibly important and impactful situation for many, many people. that required you to bring it to a close. This is closure for some, it's something different for others, but it took all of you to get us there. And so I thank you for that. It was 2 long weeks. I'm going to have you retire to the jury room. I'm going to be back there in a minute to say a few more words in a quieter environment, and then you'll be on your way, and you'll be released from your service. Thank you.
Listen closely to the judge's tone here. This isn't celebration, it's reflection. Even when a defendant walks free, the court recognizes that real people on all sides are affected. Justice doesn't always feel good, even when the law is spoken.
All right, the jury.
I can't.
All right, you all can be seated. Mr. Body, anything else we need to cover before we adjourn these proceedings? All right, well, I want to thank you and your colleagues for having the state's case ready to go. Mr. Miller, anything from the defense before we adjourn the proceedings? All right. Mr. Poole, you need to be real careful as you move forward from today, okay? You just got a second chance. I hope you use it wisely.
That warning from the judge is critical. A not guilty verdict does not mean consequences disappear. It means the legal system has given someone another chance. What happens next is no longer up to the court. So here's the real question. Do second chances actually change people, or do they just delay the next courtroom return?
Yes, sir.
I need to thank your attorneys. They did a great job. All right? All right. We're done. Thank you, everyone.